Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. Today we are going to discuss about this question which says free nuclear divisions occur during dash formation in angiosperm. Option A gamete, option B embryo, option C endosperm, option D flower. Now what do you understand by free nuclear division? Free nuclear division means where the nucleus will undergo multiple division. The nucleus will undergo multiple division, and then it will get converted to each nucleus. Surrounding each nucleus, it will the membrane, the cell wall, everything will be formed, and each nucleus will get converted to cells, and these cells will form the tissue. Okay, now we can see free nuclear division. Okay, this is free nuclear division, right? Yes. So we can see such kind of division during endosperm formation. Endosperm formation. Because during endosperm formation, you have two types of division which occur. That is cellular, which is a normal mitotic division where the central cell, once it gets fertilized by the male gamete, it forms the triploid cell, right? And that will undergo mitotic division to give rise to a tissue which will form the endosperm. That is cellular division or cellular endosperm. Now you have another type of division which can occur in the central cell after it gets fertilized by the male gamete. Okay, so there in that cell, the nucleus will undergo multiple division. So it is nuclear division. Okay, so nucleus will undergo multiple division, and that is nothing but the free nuclear division, and each nucleus will get converted into a cell, and hence it will give rise to many cells that will form the endosperm tissue. Okay, so these are the two methods by which endosperm forms. So let us look at the options. Option A says gamete. So gamete formation, it happens by mitotic division. Okay, and it doesn't happen by free nuclear division. Nuclear division happens during the cell division itself. Hence option A is ruled out. Option B says embryo. Embryo, again, it is formed from the zygote by mitotic division only. Okay, it is not that only first the nucleus will get divided into many, like multiple number, and then the cells are like cell membranes are formed around it. Nothing like that. Like it, as the karyokinase happens, immediately cytokinesis happens. Okay, it happens. Now that is ruled out. Now endosperm formation, yes, as I mentioned, there are two types, cellular and nuclear. So that is, these are the main two types. Okay, so that is right. Option D says flower. So during flower formation, there are different types of tissue which are involved, where some of the tissues are forming the petals, some of the tissues are forming calyx, some of the tissues are forming the embryo sac, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So here both mitotic and meiotic division occur during flower formation, which where we are talking about the formation of the gamete as well. That is the ovum which is present within the flower. Okay, so here again there is no free nuclear development, like free nuclear division. In fact, it is again cytokinesis, hence it is ruled out. So except for endosperm formation in the flower, rest all will be like in the flower. In the sense, we know that endosperm forms within the embryo sac, within the ovule, within the ovary, within the flower, right? Yes, the carpel of the flower. So we can't consider the entire flower to be undergoing free nuclear division. That is why it is ruled out. So the correct option is option C, that is endosperm. So let us conclude the answer. So the answer is option C, that is endosperm. So we have to be very specific with the answer, because there may be certain tricky questions where you may get confused, but we have to be very careful in answering them. So here, though you may think that flower also consists of the ovary, and inside the ovary there is embryo sac, and embryo sac consists of the endosperm. That all happens after fertilization, right? The endosperm formation happens after fertilization, right? So, but here they are talking about the entire flower being produced by free nuclear division, which is wrong. So that is why option C is correct. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.